Good afternoon, dear tutoring peers. Here in my final exam about the material design for virtual environment, and we're going to have in count the how to apply the virtual or the web 2.0 to explain or to identify with our students the simple present tense. Okay, this is the question. Prepare a PowerPoint presentation in YouTube to show the integration of the Web 2.0 tools previously worked. Okay, so for beginning, we're going to see the simple present. Well, to integrate the simple present in our Web 2.0, we can begin to explain the context that we need to work. Let me check here. That we need to work. In this case, we will work with the simple present tense. To begin, the first need to show how in the structure is affirmative, interrogative, and negative way. This is an important for the student. This is the guide. In this tense, we can do with the information about the simple tense and create some direct links where they can check all this information. Well, if we are in the page, in our virtual page, we can see many links where the student can find the information or the previous information to develop their knowledge about this simple present. Okay, so we can work, for example, here, these are the rules or the topics to work in the simple present tense. For example, for the equations we use do and does for W's equation example, and with the verb and affirmative. For example, we have speak in the first person and the second person will use speak just normally and in affirmative way, no. And for the third person, we have to add an s to the end of the verb. These are some rules that the simple present affirmative way works. So this is important that the student have clear this in his mind to develop his learning process. Okay, continue with this. For a cover integration of the simple present, we can create a web page with all the information and use some activity inside to develop the knowledge of the person that one learn about this topic. It is important to keep in mind that each link can take us to the different part into the same page. This is important too because we must be pending about the link that we chose because this take us to another part of the page, and if we maybe can go inside to many links and don't understand nothing and feel unmotivated about it. For example, we can do exercise in an assignment and an assignment in, okay, always taking in count the topic to explain. Okay, so when we develop an assignment, it's because we are obviously already learn, sorry, and the team. So we work already with the simple present. We know how is it, and then we can present an assignment to see our progress and can measure our progress in this team. Okay, here is an example of the page that we can work. This is with wix.com. Okay, this is wix.com. Okay, we need to include each aspect of the simple present example. For the equation with WH, can use the following structure into the do and does. Well, this is the same that was explained before in the rules of the simple present. So here are some examples. I used it in the previously work for this course. So we can see here, for example, when we are using who live in London, we didn't use, or we don't use the aux to this equation. Okay, and for the final way, when we review the information, sorry about this. When we review the information, we can create activities to the student that can be interactive, or videos that reflect the simple present, and how can we work on it. It's important that the web be interactive and promote sorry again, and promote the motivation to the students to explore it. With this page, the student can go in when he wish and do the activities to strengthen his own knowledge. The teams of the class can be work in the virtual area, and the activities are developed in the web and in class. So I think it's important that the team that we are working in class can be working in the web 2.0. This is really important. I think this matter a lot, because the student can involve himself in this team and can develop very fast this team to the next level, or to the next team that the teacher has in mind. So I think this is an important way to work between the traditional classes and the virtual classes. So for the Web 2.0, we can find all the information, or we must find all the information that our teacher gave us in the class. If no, this doesn't matter, or this isn't important for the student, and it doesn't work in the point to learn in the learn process way. So I think you like my video. This is all about this area, this course. Finally, we finish this. I hope the best for you, and have a good day. Thank you for listening to me.